Ow, ow, bow, chicka, bow, bow. Yes, so welcome. Today I'm going to be doing the review of the Have and Have Nots, Season 6, Episode 2. That one was aired this Sunday. No. This Tuesday, January 15th on the OWN network. So, let's get into it. Last week was kind of juicy. No. It was very juicy compared to this week. But it's going to progress. It's progressing, but I can see next week being even better. So anyway, Candace rolls into the hospital with her entourage being extra. I liked it. I love that doggone gown and that ponytail girl. Whoever styled her for that scene and that gala or whatever they had, they just put their clothes back on and rolled to the hospital. I was here for it. Anyway. So this was an opportunity for Charles to introduce himself to Hannah and get to know who she was. And when Hannah saw him, oh my gosh, she was just like, okay, I voted for you. How you meet her? She gave one of the best shady mama inquisitions I ever seen in my life. Because she was just like, do y'all do background checks? Do you check up on people? And he like, yes, man, we've done that and things of that nature. But anyway, the tension, got worse in the room, of course, because of how the dynamic of Candace and Hannah's relationship. Candace still has a lot of resentment towards her from when she was a child. She resents what happened while her child was in her care. She blames her mother for her son's death, for Q's death, little Q death. And she was just so disrespectful and shady, saying things like, oh, she was the best grandmother in the world. Even like taunting her, saying stuff like things about him dying. It was just, it was a very, very low blow. And it was very sad because it just reminds me of how people spend so much time angry with a person. But anyway, I like Charles because Charles, I think he really, really cares for Candace. I think he's attracted to her brokenness, like I said before in the other video. So with that being said, opposites do attract. So he likes the excitement of being with her because of course his position is going to be very boring and square. So he basically shared a story, which I thought was real cute because it felt like it was his honest effort to try to help them see what they're bickering about from a different perspective. So he was talking about a law school case that he came across where the mother and daughter fought for 18 years over the father's ashes, and the mama got tired after 18 years and actually gave the ashes to the daughter, and the daughter was she just cried for days, and ultimately she wasn't crying because of the death. She was just crying, but she was crying because he, basically he was gone. Like, she was crying because, well, he was saying that they spent so much time being upset and missed so many good years of one another's lives because of a death or, their differences, which is very important because a lot of people do that. And yeah, it kind of hits home, when you're dealing with personal relationships and having difficulties with family members. So I really, really like his perspective on that. And I think he would be a really good fit for her because she's smart, but she's broken. So, but he's sneaky. So she might have to watch that too. But anyway, so I like how the, Secret Service rolled up, shut the hospital down. Even came in to make it seem like he was going to see sick children. I like how he, gets Landon in check. Like, look, no, I'm staying with her. He stands his ground when it come to her. Girl, did you see when Hannah asked, so what are you guys doing? And what's her name? Candace said we sleeping together. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you just what you said this in front of a room full of people? Well, not a room full of people, but yeah, he gonna have to keep working on her. But anyway, I like I like how, you know, Hannah was not afraid to say, look, at the end of the day, I'm still your mother and I will slap the piss out of you. This bitch gonna have the nerve to tell her mama, cause you have no class and some stupid shit. But anyway, girl, see, that would have been my mama. She would have already slapped the shit out of me, girl. She wouldn't have sat there and threatened your ass. But anyway, I like how she told her, you know, like, she came in there with all those people. She was just like, look, don't go bothering the doctor. He in surgery, and it is what it is. It it was cute how, what's that dude name? Landon looked at me like, ooh, you tall. He was like, every day, brother, like, go ahead, when I ain't with that shit. So I like how he did that. But yeah. And Paul Benny, he just, I don't know what the hell wrong with him. He got caught up in some shit he ain't got no business fucking with. He done got stabbed. People thinking he got shot. He done got stabbed. And he can't, told his friend Mitch that somebody had stabbed him. And Mitch like, look, I don't know who that was that won my family. So he decided not to stay at the hospital. He ready to go. Now, Jim rolls up at the hotel that his wife owns or whatever. Of course, catch her in bed with 2 men, honey. I was just like, Catherine, bitch, you better get you some dick. Get you some dick. Shit, she deserves some dick after all these years of dealing with a white ass nigga like a fuck nigga like Jim. She done got caught up, married his ass. He wasn't shit. Anyway, so he goes in there, orders the dude to leave the room or whatever. So he basically going in telling her about the young lady named Sarah, which is the mole from the DA's office, of course, one of the chicks he slept with before, because he sleep with almost everybody he come in account. Ugh, girl. So she was like, oh, which one is that, number 14? So this dumb bitch gonna talk about some, damn, I only had 5, I gotta catch up. So he basically keep redirecting this damn conversation like, bitch, we in trouble. This bitch done recorded me. Bitch, we going to jail. But the girl was forced to do it. But anyway, because they had her ass on camera. So, stealing the damn evidence, damn dummy. So, she basically told his ass, like, I don't give a fuck. You cheated on me all these years. You did all this shit and brought all this bullshit to my life. You figure this shit out. These men done fucked the shit out of me, bitch. I'm tired. I'm gonna take me a motherfucking nap. I need a cigarette. Then she got to talk about how the boy Broderick was an Energizer bunny, bitch. I was like, yes, Kate, what's her name? Catherine, get you some dick. That's all we got to say for Catherine. Because you know what? I just feel like, what's that song? It's funny how the tables turn. When the motherfuckers turn, they turn. They turn. Hear me? And hear me good. The motherfuckers turn. So, did I forget anything about that scene? No, Jim Ho, he a hoe. He been fucking bitches for years. He been doing what the fuck he want to do. That's how I see it. So basically, the little guy talk was going on between the 2 guys that had just left the room, which I don't even remember their fucking names. One of them named Rocky, the one from the bar that Candace beat up named Rocky, but I don't remember the other dude's name. But anyway, so the Pretty Ricky Fontaine, the manager of the hotel, whatever, basically, he like, yeah, this could be, my meal ticket, this is and the third. Jim walked in. He overheard the shit. Done elbowed the nigga in the stomach, gut, some damn way. Bitch, he was breathless. Then as the conversation progressed, he was just like, oh, okay. He let him know, like, look, leave her the fuck alone. Da-da-da-da, whatever. He done grabbed the nigga by the balls. I said, Lord, he done grabbed this nigga nuts. Okay? Grabbed the young man nuts. and proceeds to let him know who the fuck he was and all that shit, like, you know, whatever like that. Yeah. So moving right along, I'm tired of the fucking criers. Um, Cray Cray Justin, yes, bitch, Justin. Justin pulls the fuck up at the hospital. Bitch, he in there. He done walked up on Jeffrey with Nurse Bay. I don't remember damn Nurse Bay name. I don't know. I'm gonna remember this shit next video. But anyway, Nurse Bay, you know, talking to Jeffrey, whatever. He walks off. Here come what's the name? He going the fuck off. Justin crazy as a bitch. He's a woman scorn with his bipolar ass. One minute he talking all sweet to him, and the next minute he being aggressive. So he done whoop Jeffrey ass in the damn hospital fucking hallway. Then when he got to trying to fight the nigga back, he done blocked. He done came with his motherfucking kung fu moves and blocked and blocked and jabbed and then threw the bitch on the ground and threw his arm. I said, oh my God, this damn man is a goddamn mess. So anyway, he out in these streets. I guess heartbroken because he done lost his family. He going through all this shit. And Jeffrey being nice and giving mercy on the nigga. But I was like, shit, he might fucking kill you. You better leave that nigga alone. Fuck that. No, 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 no. Okay, let me go back to Veronica, my bitch. My bitch, my bitch. Veronica. So Veronica, poor thing, she all broke up. I feel sorry for my crazy friend, girl. Y'all, yeah, she a bitch. But she all drunk on the couch, drinking, banged up, all that shit did. So she talking shit to the damn maid, told the maid, asked the bitch did she wash her hands. Talking crazy to the lady. So anyway, the young dude shows up. And basically he was telling her that he wasn't able to get close to Jeffrey because the hospital was on lockdown due to all the security in there because of the president being in there and all that. Secret Service. So he come up to that bitch like he lit in, like he paid bills. First of all, that nigga walked in. He opened the door when ain't nobody opened the door for him. I said, this motherfucker crazy. I said, they both crazy. So he walks in. He shows up the little young tender. And he in there talking shit to her. At one point in time, he grabbed her drink out her hand and was drinking and shit. She said, you take one more thing from me. He said, you keep talking, I'm going to take that ass. I was like, yes, Zadie, take that ass. Take that ass. So, that shit was exciting. But, I don't know. I just really, really feel like that motherfucker crazy and she don't even know how crazy he is. Yeah, that's just how I feel. I feel like she need to be real careful fucking with him. Because he just into a whole bunch of shit, and he a young dude into a whole bunch of shit. So with that being said, if he's willing to go and lure in your son and make him think he's into me, and then he was a part of all this stuff that was going on at the hotel when it comes to making money and scheming and blackmail and anything dealing with trying to get money, he with it. So yeah, you know, I'm a little, I feel for her on that one. So Doc Bay to the rescue again. I love Doc Bay. She's so cute. But anyway, he come in the hallway or whatever. You know, and try to come defend his base, security, break it up and all that shit there. But he go, you know, nurse Jeffrey little wounds up and check to see if his jaw is broken. I just thought it was cute. And so he tried to give Jeffrey a little bit of advice about, like, you know, like, nigga, you went to school for this shit. You in a domestic relationship, you don't even fucking know it. And Jeffrey like, no, I think I can handle it. I can control it. And I'm like, got your ass handed to you. I don't know about that. But, time goes on. David, he ready to go home or whatever from the hospital. He all bandaged up. Oh, David. Then Jeffrey coming in and drop some shit on him, girl. He basically was able to go through Erica's text messages and see that she was working with Veronica and she was working with Candace. So, you know, David, I just feel for David. He probably had a whole lot of emotions. in between that situation because, you know, he loved her, but at the same time, he can't stand Veronica. She done fucking killed the girl. This shit gone out of hand. So, with him not being ready to go home, he suggested Nurse Bay come help him at his house. That way he could be kicking it with Jeffrey. I was like, bitch. Oh. So, yeah, he, you know, got pool, whatever. So he able to go home and Nurse Bay able to come there for him in the daytime and come back to the hospital part-time. So it's gonna work out a little bit so, you know, he can see Nurse Bay. But then here come Justin, bitch. Here come motherfucking Justin, bitch. So Nurse Bay go down to the parking lot. He goes down to the motherfucking parking lot. You know, to go home, whatever and shit. Girl, he done go down, his damn car all busted out, the windows gone, the lights out. The man done fucked his car up, girl. He done fucked that man car all the way up over his man. Not my man. So he done fucked his car up. And he on the phone with Jeffrey telling Jeffrey, yeah, you know, this is that going on. Da, da, da. Jeffrey like, look, stay on the phone with me. Come back to the hospital. He let, you know, I think it's fucked up when a person walks into somebody's domestic shit and don't even know to the extent of how crazy the other person is. You know, you gotta be real careful with shit like that. So, he done fucked around and hit the man in the back of the head with a crowbar, bitch. I said, oh my God, he done fucked the damn man up, hit him in the back of his goddamn head. Nurse Bay done got fucked up and caught up in some shit that ain't had nothing to do with him. So now, you know, because he was basically on the phone with Jeffrey telling him, you know, I'm gonna go, you know, it's a go, I'm gonna come to the house, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, Justin came and busted the man, fucked the man car up, took the man, busted him in the motherfucking head. Like, what is next? So, oh yeah, the end, Wyatt is, oh, I'm so tired of that motherfucker. Why he still there? I guess they gotta have a fucking kid. I don't know, left over. But he basically is trying to get information out of the girl Sarah, trying to stall her to stay there and all that or whatever. But ultimately, he ended up finding a way to sneak out the house like a goddamn teenager and run away and tie some motherfucking sheets together over the balcony and shimmies down the motherfuckers to go get high because he had enough. Yeah. So that's what I got from that episode. Y'all let me know what you think. Like, I feel like they gave us a little, you know, a little something to work with this week. But last week, that shit was jumping. So, I mean, we easing. We got a little jump coming. But for the most part, I'm just kind of waiting till next week because I'm excited to see Hannah. Hannah trying to get her some dick, girl. That's what I'm happy about. Told him he could stay the night and stay in her bed. What else? I'm just excited to see. Now, this is my opinion when it comes to the criers. I feel like they have too much money and influence for everybody to go to jail. So I really don't even see that happening. Or if it did happen, I don't see them being in there. I see them finding a way to get out on some kind of technicality. Because that's kind of how it works when it comes to dealing with the legal system. You need money. Ooh, excuse me. Candace, I can see her really trying to come into this position she's going to play. But part of her, well, she's going to block herself first because she's going to assume that she's being a beard. Girl, yeah, she ran here. Next week, she's going to be accused of Landon being with the man. Or is she, you know, just a front? So anyway, girl, it's going to get a little bit more interesting next week. But, yeah, thank you for watching, share, subscribe, and I'll be back next week. Peace.